Yo guys, hello, Coach Gabe here. So currently we are looking at Casey next AD King. So these are his general runes, fleet work, full generic gate runes, as we can see, scaling stuff. And the notable thing is she does actually go for 65 extra health over, well, it actually has an interesting pathing, so they actually invade a little. So the interesting thing is he went for 65 HP early on instead of like scaling HP. The reason for that is if there are many like early level fights that you kind of like want to take, that 65 extra HP is like a basic attack amount of you know, extra HP that would protect you, which is kind of nice in the early levels. Scaling HP is just in matchups where you don't like do much in the earlier levels, but this could turn over the fight. So based on his limit testings, Casey next AD King, this does actually allow him to have a better early game. Now, Nautilus is his support. Any type of CC soups, ideally poke or any CC soups, you know, are great that are not something like Soraka or Yumi. Ideally, like your teammate has to have some type of CC or some type of thing that matches your poke, and those are like the decent supports. And so right now he didn't start with anything yet. He could also E-start arguably. So if Blitz tries to hook, he can also like E that, get the trade on him, you know, get the slow off. Nautilus hits his hook, you know, gets the headshot. So that's also a notable thing. But now he's also a bit cautious because the Nautilus is not in position. And so Blitz maybe could like sneak in a hook, you know, or something. So he has to be a bit cautious, right? Imagine if Blitz has some next level mind games and Blitz is here and Ash is, I don't know. Maybe they warded this bush or something, but imagine if Blitz hooks from the side. Doesn't really happen, but imagine though. Because like this positioning is one of the worst ones, you know. So imagine if he tried to hook in between or something. But the game already starts, you know. Nautilus is slightly delayed, the wave gets pushed. Oh, he did actually hit his W. So she's actually hard pushing for that level 2. Nautilus arrives a bit delayed. So I think there is a good chance they may not get level 2 faster. But that's what people are fighting for level 2. And he actually does get in some nice rates as well on Blitz. Now, oh, why is this bouncing though? Oh god, this gives people anxiety, man, I swear. That's such an angst, like, god, it takes so much time for me to realize this as well. And I think she ideally wants to hug the bush, but sometimes you don't, depends how do you want to manipulate your headshot. So sometimes you actually don't want to be in the bush, because you want to last it and delay your headshot, in the sense that when they step off to either last it, or use an ability to last it with it, you know, you can actually like trade into them with your headshot, so you can also sort of time it. So some people intentionally don't walk in the bush to delay their headshot, so they will have it right in time when they get to like... Oh, that's what oh, that's smart, man. Okay, mess it up, but it's not about like it went wrong. It's all about like the idea itself that Blitz wastes his hook. And if Blitz wastes his hook, then Caitlyn can also like sort of step up and look to pressure beyond the wave, because she does have a slight basic attack range advantage plus a headshot. So she's actually more free to trade. So the idea was good, the execution went a bit off and he lost shit ton of HP because of that, but it's still kind of a, it's maybe kind of a mind games to some, like depends. Probably like people are very good at reacting to Blitzhook, so I think it was a good idea from Nautilus' part to do that. It's just the execution fall off a teensy bit. Like it exactly didn't hit. But I swear that Nautilus took hitboxes through fucking walls as well. Okay. So just some Q trades, you know, not much. She did make her E. Now E is fine as well against Blitzhooks, right? E is fine. But you can also make your trap. It's a bit more of an aggressive choice. But both of them are totally fine, you know. So it looks like they kind of want to play around the... Oh. Oh, the goat, but he got it. He got it though. That's so unfortunate. But did he miss his hook again though? Did the hook miss again the wall? Because maybe he could then pull himself out before the guy is, no? I think the hook maybe missed. So that's kind of a weird... But I guess he would get it, no? He would get it though. So he does hook, but... I think he gets seeds. That's like... I think it maybe didn't hit the wall though. But I don't know. It should ban like Q like this, so it... No? I don't know. But it just like the main problem was that, you know, they kind of didn't respect the gank, you know. They kind of didn't respect the gank because they didn't have wave. They didn't have the wave behind them. So in this type of against hook champs, you got to wait for the wave and then fight. Because otherwise, like, you don't have minions to tank Nidali Qs. Nidali Qs hurt, by the way. So let me show you guys how much does a Nidali Q do as an example. 224, that's a lot, right? Definitely, like, Blitz can hit his Q more easily if there are no minions. I think they just basically didn't respect the... You know, this is basically mechanics to escape, but they didn't respect mainly the gank, you know. That's where, like, it kinda went a little bit off. Now, he does actually hold a wave, so compared to most of the ADCs, he actually plays super well, even, like, wave management-wise. So there is actually... Scuttle is uncontestable, obviously, right now. It's not worth to contest over a freeze in a way, you know, but Talia is jungle or Viego is jungle? Viego is not even there, huh? So the goal is, he can actually tank some of that because he has Absorb Life, Fleet, and Deep... Does he have Absorb Life before? No, he has actually... Oh, he has Presence. But it doesn't matter too much, because now Blitzcrank is not here with the enemy Ashe, and Nautilus will tank the wave with his W. And so them having this save state is so perfect. Because first of all, they have minions. Oh, but he took a lot of damage though. He took kind of a lot of damage though. It's a bit questionable. Like I think Nautilus is queuing the walls properly, no? He's not queuing the wall. Oh. Maybe he wasn't like queuing the wall enough, I'm not sure. Maybe he should queue a little bit more the walls, so like he arrives faster in a way, no? In a way he arrives faster, no? Low-key. Because in here he sits a little bit too much in the base, he doesn't use the wall. Doesn't use the... Yeah, because I think on Caitlyn's part it was, yeah, he holds too much. For, like, the thing is, this costs, look, half of the cooldown is refounded, half of the mana is refounded, right? So it's just 30 mana. It's just, that's not a lot, you know? You have some mana regen, obviously. Like, you throw in some Qs now and then Caitlyn doesn't need so much damage, so that's what he literally should do. I think it was well played on Kate's part to hold it, but it's a bit questionable if he takes so much damage. So I think it was mainly Nautilus's mistake that he didn't like queue enough the walls. Because then it gone a little bit awkward, so off cooldown he didn't, even now he doesn't use it, So Caitlyn ate too much shit. Basically Caitlyn ate too much shit, you know. Because even in here, like, he could make Q earlier, yeah. So I think it was okay from Kate's part, but Nautilus was way too delayed in lane. Because, like, look, that basically is full mana. He used his Q once, but he's basically full mana, like... Yeah. Like, the only thing that makes me a bit, like, that's half HP, though. Like, they may have... Well, they kinda ruined the freeze as well now. Almost. Did they ruin it? Kind of. They kind of ruined it as well. Yeah, it's kinda... Because, like, Caitlyn was forced to, like, early trim. Just because, like... They're also, like, pinging... I think missing, probably. Caitlyn was... Does this freeze? It kinda looks... No, it still holds. My bad, my bad. It still holds, but... For how long, though? Because I think this will bounce back slowly, no? Like, it's really all about the length of the freeze. It's not about the it freezes, you know. It's important for it to be, like... It's fine even if you can't freeze, like, for too long. And you can also time sort of your push to the Drake if you can contest, depends. Because even after one death, you still may contest depending on your champ's strength. So it's not always like you died once and now we cannot contest. That depends a lot on the champions, you know. That you are matched with or matched against, right? So they kind of, like, want to push into Drake, I assume. Slowly but surely. So he got a little bit poked by Ashe. Blitzcrank is missing. He could hook from a random angle, but they have vision upper. So Blitzcrank cannot hook from this area with Nidali. So that's good. Let's see what can they get done. So oh, that was a risky board. That was a little bit of a risky board, no? What's Blitzcrank revealed? So I think if Blitzcrank is revealed, I think that's fine, but he kind of walked on vision, no? Toward, or was it off vision? So he kinda like gave up, you know, body language wise that he walked. Like Blitz is not shown up yet, I mean, maybe she can react like with her E, like maybe her reaction times are very good, but it's kinda risky still, no? Like, I don't know. I don't know, this is a bit risky, but now Blitzcrank showed up. I don't know, that was a bit risky in my opinion. Like maybe Blitzcrank, I don't know, like maybe if Nautilus like steps forward in front of her, and then she wards, because obviously Nautilus has no wards, but Nautilus can hook himself out or he can proc his aftershock if perhaps Nidali is there or something, you know. Something, you know. Because mid is also certainly missing, so just saying, you know. How is top lane doing? Okay, oh, she has a CS advantage as well. So it's kind of a aggressive matchup, you know. Mid is also kinda... But I swear, like, that skin looks so weird, like so unlike Varus actually. But it's kinda satisfying, the sound effect of your last hits, but I don't know. It looks weird, man. It looks weird, man. Maybe some people like that type of like style, but I don't know. It looks way skinnier, it looks so weird. That does get what? BF, so we start with the fat 40 AD BF sword, you know. BF sword is probably really nice on Kate, because like look like your AD ratios are super high. This can go up to 205%. This has like, yeah, this got nerfed, so this like, I think it's like a 40% bonus damage these days if I'm... Recharge time maximum. So her W got nerfed a bit, and her R also got like AD ratio wise nerfed, but they are still relatively high, you know, like relatively high to go for a BF sword. So I wanted to trade a little bit, but because Blitzcrank showed up, you know, so she wanted to go for some auto trades, but that's not really possible into her W slow. So now the Nautilus is looking for something. Maybe they could arguably ask for a Talia, but she's kinda low. So they contest the Drake. She smites, yeah. Maybe he was a bit slow at rotating, question mark. So... Like, unironically, this could be maybe a kill. She had no E. He had ignite. Like, I feel like he should have actually dropped that one or those two, like 1 or 2 minions. Didn't matter all that much. And maybe if he dropped them, because he doesn't give 6 any base. Like maybe if he actually just like queued it and dropped them, or like maybe he could then queue this, then no, he could then basic this, then queue it and walk. And by the time she arrives, those 8 seconds will yeah. Like I think she could then queue and walk. So she can get the wave as well at the same time. But as a whole, she could then also just drop it. Because like in 8 seconds, by the time you walk up, your Q gonna be up anyways. But I cannot believe this ability has only 8 seconds cooldown. I mean, I know her Q is kinda busted, no? 8 second cooldown, 205% AD ratio with a flat damage of 210. I mean, that's a bit sus, no? I guess it does like less damage beyond the first target, Copium, but like, still, I mean, that's kinda nasty, right? Like, kinda nasty. Wicked always used to be this like kind of like decent champ at least. Like he's always like good to decent. He's never like weak, you know, the champion. That games really favors Caitlyn. Oh, she didn't E sideways, but you know it's a cleanse anyways. Like, but maybe if she eat like downward, she could dodge that. But yeah, I mean, that's kinda hard though. Like E downwards. It was like a very unexpected time for Ash to war, so I do assume it wasn't like, you know, like that. So what do we do here exactly? So Drake is not up, mid is not the best to roam on right now. Nautilus wants ideally 6. So they're looking for some trades, but I think Nidali will most likely gank bot lane right now, or mid maybe, but not really. Mid is not really, I think, maybe he's in the bush of... I'm kinda curious, where is Nidali now? So, yeah, I was like, maybe he's in the top lane bush, but it's kind of a random timing to gank, no? I guess maybe he thinks that Kalista wants to all in Vayne, maybe? Yeah, kinda like, but... It's kinda hard to gank her, because they have no CC, no slow, no? Like, the Lee is also counterproductive, because there's no good wall, so it's kinda weird that she's there, actually. Kinda hard, you know, kinda hard to gank, she has sums as well. God, I drink so much water. This one looks bad, I mean, she has boots, she doesn't rushes her whole item, she went boots right now. So far not much happens. Why is this... Who actually clicked on that? Did I click on that? So she got her 6, so Roar does some damage. 393. True sight as well. It's kinda good into champs like Kha'Zix. Maybe Akali or something, you know, so it's true sight as well, you know. So they're looking for something mid-side, maybe a good R. So she's actually rotating to art. It's also important to know when to do it as Kate. It looks like they're looking for something, but I don't... Okay, he misclicked his basic. He queued though. No good R angle. There's no good R angle, sadly. It's kinda though. Yeah, it's a bit sad actually. There was no good R angle. God, that was a good stretch. So they tried something sort of, but it kinda didn't work out. The thing is, like, Caitlyn's Q does more damage than her R if it hits the first target. I think they're looking for a dive potentially, so she's pushing. But I think they kinda like know that Viego is kind of around, so she's pushing and rotating for a... I think they low-key diving though. So Ashe has what exactly? A barrier. She has barrier flash. That's a bit hard because Blitz is soon around, no? Nidali maybe. Ooh, she missed Rikyu. Oh, good hook though. Ah, but can't they do anything? Oh, that looks like a bad angle. That was very unfortunate. They knew actually. No, I think Ashe was very smart because I think she warded it most likely. So probably like Ashe warded it, meantime she backed off, you know. Oh, this area was warded by Ashe. So when she wasn't like, So like Ashe is... Oh, Ashe warded here, Oh, makes sense. Yeah, I think I had some vision. Or did she... Oh, she saw the E. Oh, okay, she saw the E. So she wards, but Viego didn't spot the ward, I think. Yeah, then, yeah. Yeah, but it's... Oh, it was... Oh. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it sucks, actually. So it was... Oh, yeah, now bits are so warded. Yeah, I mean... Oh, but it was such a mind game from Brits to actually walk on their tower, first of all. And then hook, you know, because then he hit some tower shots. Did he actually hit some tower shots? No? Oh, what? I thought the tower... No, it exactly didn't. It's a bit unlucky then. I mean, well, actually, maybe like Nautilus could hook the wall to like deal with like his hook, but probably not that easy. Maybe even hook so Blitzcrank, you know, the Blitz, so kinda... Oh, good Q though, like, you know the E plus Q trick, right? You can use it in the same animation, but it's not enough. Like, they really... Oh, but... No way, right? Oh, that missed a bit. Maybe she flash. No, nothing. Nah, nothing. I think she's looking for a flash headshot, maybe, or she hasn't got barrier right now, but maybe a teammate. Teammate is very likely here. I mean, you see they play a lot around bot lane as well, but Varus doesn't seemingly rotate like ever. Nidali is not very often here as well, if I think about it. Actually, I'm kind of contradicting myself now, but it looks like they don't... Like, it's a Blitzcrank lane though, maybe they should give more... maybe they should give more shits honestly about, like, no? God, the effects are so good though from that Varus skin. A little bit I don't like how the champion looks like, but the effects are like very good though. The effects are very good from the skin. Oh, good hex slash. Oh, he missed a bit his Q. Ooh, spear actually did land, huh?
Mind the trap.
Not much happens here, does it? Oh, that's a lot of Q damage though. But they're specifically nerfing the poke item as well on Varus. The opportunity. Like, I think it's like kind of an interesting item because it gives like decent lethality for pokes, mobility, which is great. Like, it's just so fitting, you know, damage wise, before you get like mana immune. I think Abris is also interesting, but it's kind of a low elo thing. I think it's better in low elo probably. Because you get so many stacks, no kills. Then you deal so much damage on the high AD ratio Q. Like, look at his Q. Got a fat AD ratio, 145. I mean, that's not bad. Kind of spammy, you know, it's kind of spammy as well. This Q long range, obviously. So, hard to dodge, right? Because it's a bit thick. It's thicker than it looks like, you know. That's the thing about Varus's Q. So she actually went kind of weird. So she went for a BF, but she went for a Serated. So I guess we'll see. You know what's he's up to. What's he's up to? Does he emote a little bit? So what does he? He goes Collector Rush most likely. So Collector, huh? So the classic Collector Rush, because there aren't many good items on Caitlyn besides Collector Rush, no? Like, even though it got nerfed, like, maybe IE, there's an argument for IE, like, usually Collector is better, because you get it so much faster, cheaper, Serrated Dark Spike, but maybe in, like, very organized plays, maybe IE plus, like, Lord Dominic's maybe arguably better, depends, you know, but maybe the same. But running solo queue, it's just kind of weird because like on one kill, like I'm not sure if it's still worth to finish, but she already had like the Serrated Dark part. It just, I think if you're kind of even or your team is behind, it may be a bit questionable to go Collector, but there aren't many good items for Caitlyn as first item, so because like having it is kind of nice just for damage, you know. Anyways, like it's kind of nice for damage, anyways, but it can also fall off rogue, you know. I'm not sure. Because like Lord Dominic's rush is trash, but I'm thinking like maybe IE rush and then just like go Lord Dominic's and rapid or something, no? But then you may feel like you don't have the damage, because like this is a crit item collector plus like damage, you know? So I'm just like low-key thinking like, I'm not sure honestly, but yeah, but it's like so nice for damage seal collector. I don't like that many like great damage plus crit plus, you know, something that Amser burst, you know, type of items. Ooh, Hex Flash. Hex Flashing a little bit, huh? But he plays very safely, by the way, compared to most of the ADCs. No, one more thing. Oh, good. He didn't crit. Hey, 3 basic attacks. Maybe none of them critted. I don't know. But it looks like it's a bad crit oranging. Hope. I mean, 25%. It's kind of a gamble at 25% crit, but maybe we could. I was kind of a gamble as well, but. Sorry for ping. His ping must be high, or is he pinging a lot? I'm not sure what's that meme referring to. Collector into IE. So nothing happens so far. But let's see, like, let's look at the fight, you know, skipping a teens a bit forward. It looks like not much will happen. In higher ranks, often, like, games are not very interactive because people, when they are ahead... Oh, that's a bit unlucky. Like, when people are ahead, they often tend to play consistently more reserved around their leads. And it's kinda like the game is a bit more stagnant sometimes, because they play around objectives. So there will be some fights as well where she... Like, as it looks like so far we are just, like, hitting camps farming only. Doesn't look like we do actually much. Doesn't look like we actually do much besides, like, CSing. Which I don't know, like, if it's so... Like, it's important to know, like, when to play defensively around vision, around your wards, when to CS, but I think people also a little bit want to, like, look at the parts where people are actually, like, fighting and doing something, you know? So it looks like it's a collapse angle from Viego, does flash W in. Yeah, she's dead as fuck. She doesn't even flash it because she knows she would be dead anyways after, huh? Yeah, I think that's good. At least, we, like, Caitlyn gonna scale anyways. So even if you're a bit behind, and even if you're not having like too many items, she's not that behind. She's okay, like she's doing fine, you know. You're still gonna scale at 2 items, you're gonna hurt 3 items, you're still gonna hurt. Like you scale so well, you know, like you spike very well in mid game as well. So her late game is not bad into squishy comps as they have. Definitely, it's not bad. Her mid game spikes really hard. So obviously, like mid late is yours. Sometimes your early game is not the best, but I think her early game is fairly decent. But if they don't have hard engage, which they don't have, they have maybe a Varusar, they have a Ashar maybe, but it's kind of like if the frontline tanks it, such as Nautilus. They don't have many frontliners actually, but even if Viego gets hooked, he can maybe R or Kalista can R him, so I suppose that's fine, you know. I suppose that's fine. But basically I just wanted to say if people can tank those, like at least, you know, like some of the things they have that would give them an engage. Maybe like Ashizar is more of a consistent engage then. That would help a lot, because she does hurt. Look at her damage even through the back. Oh my god, that's a fat spear shade. That's some fat spear shade. The Viego does commit actually, misses it out of it. Hook hits, picks up the kill. She still has flash. Does flash the E. And because she flashed forward, she allowed herself to just continuously basic attack, maintain the red, you know, the burn, and plus slow on the guy, the Blitzcrank, and then they can pick him up very easily. That's a good Baron. At this point, like there will be more action, guys, just because like she scaled up. She does go rapid or Lordums. She does actually go rapid fire. Rapid fire is super nice into them. 800 range. I mean, that's insane, right? Imagine getting headshotted with like 800 range. Because often there is not enough counterplay against that, you know. Because then she can also like E like a Varus poke or R or something, you know. Because like that extra range gives her like, look at this headshot, 736. That's without the crit, by the way. It's also double range defeat your E or W, of course. So, I mean, that's insane, no? That's insane. Oh, what the fuck? Sticky keys. So what do we do here? Oh, the Zarin to give Viego the reset. So it's kind of a poker. Oh, it may not look that good right now. But I think he's trying to tag it out. She kinda gave up her headshot for no reason, no? Yeah, I think she did. Oh, that's a big misplay actually, because at this point that headshot matters a lot, because it does so much. Especially if it crits. So what do we do here? She trapped actually against Blitzcrank. Maybe she could like place down a second trap as well, but whatever. Yeah, they don't contest that. Third Drake feels bad, but still, I mean, they have to give it, you know. It's a lot of mobility they have, and you see, like, Caitlyn's team has a lot of skill shots and some slows here and there. So I think it does actually matter that they have these Drakes, because they can also, like, rotate around the map way better, walking out of, like, a... You know, Nautilus not being able to catch up to R because of your mobility or Q. You just outpace him, or you know, just being able to rotate way better. I think these drakes are a bit concerning actually. These two speed drakes can be a bit concerning. Like in like duels, you know, it may not be the biggest deal often, but so I think it's kind of. Oh, but Caitlyn does some. Oh, he got hooked though. He got hooked though. Okay, Caitlyn now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Caitlyn's damage is still kind of nasty, no? She got nerfed because obviously she was broken, but I feel like if she gets ahead, she's still kind of nasty. I feel like she's still kind of nasty. It's kind of like a Jhin in a way that spikes faster, you know, if it makes sense. Because like with Jhin, you can get like one item or two items, you deal damage. Like I don't say you don't deal damage, you know, as Jhin, but it doesn't feel like you like hurt that hard. You're able to like carry so efficiently. Let's skip forward a bit. He plays very safely around Vision, by the way. That's no notable thing about the rank 1 ADC. He doesn't play that aggressively, if you guys see. He doesn't oversteps, he doesn't greets for waves. He plays very cautiously around his teammates at most, like one time of course. Sometimes he fall off a little bit with his macro, you know, around the first jungle gank obviously, but shit happens and you know, like you know basically how it goes, you know. Sometimes mistakes will happen even to the best players, obviously. So Viego has actually randomness against double crit. Should he kinda go double crit, own hit plus crit. Kinda nice, the slow as well is kinda nice, right? So that's super good for Viego. To engage kinda like, huh? Okay, so what do we do here? Hooks, but he gets healed. So like, what's the point of this guy? Oh, but holy fuck, man, that Vayne does so much damage without Trinity. Did you guys see that, by the way? Did you guys see that Vayne damage without Trinity Force finished? Maybe she had Kraken. Maybe she had the Kraken stacked or something, no? I think, don't suppose Varus hit his R, no? Oh, he did, but he... Look, like Vayne has no Trinity now. Oh, he missed his E. Oh, that's a bit bad. He missed his E though. Actually, I take it back. She didn't deal that much. It's just like Varus hit his R. I think he hit his... No, he didn't hit his Q. Actually, I didn't do that much. No, I take it back. It wasn't her only. It was the Varus R as well. Oh, but they kinda smashing though. So like you see, like his goal is just to survive, you know, and if he can do that with flash, his team can turn it over. Because if people heavily commit, you know, for a kill, and she does some damage as well, she doesn't only escapes, then Viego gets the reset, his team cleans up the rest, you know, obviously they have good CC, they have good damage, and that will actually allow them to get that really good kill. So what do we do here? Yeah, oh, okay, she gets the assist. So this R doesn't have too much cooldown, you know, does... Oh my fucking god, did you guys see that? 1400? Yeah, Caitlyn got nerfed, by the way. It's also true side, so if you play Kha'Zix, if you play Akali, yeah, you know, it's niche. It's niche, nem sokára kinyitom. It's niche. You know, it's niche, but it's still very, very useful against those pesky champs, you know, that just go invisible just to piss you off. This will be more useful for your teammates than for you, per usual, because like you already lock yourself in the cast, but you know, it's still good for Leona to hit his Q into a, you know, as a support example, or Leona hit his, you know, Q, you know, Blitzcrank hit his E, you know, into Kha'Zix, Kali, whatnot, meantime Yor, or, you know, like, you name it, Leona, you know, like, anything related relies on, like, basicing the enemy champ to, like, lock them down, so they don't necessarily engage on you. So, oh, that will not hit. Oh my god, it's a wholesome chat, this Talia. It's a wholesome chat. He tanked it, but it... Oh, but that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It was smart from Talia, because, like, look, like, Caitlyn has a gigantic bounty, and Talia has nothing, so then you wanna sacrifice yourself. Yeah, I mean, Talia got... Oh, but she shouldn't... she turned back though. She turned back to basic Q, and she got rooted after. Maybe she didn't see the animation though. Maybe she didn't see the animation of Marusaur because it's a new skin. I don't look at new skins either. And maybe she didn't see like the animation of Varus's R because of the Talia's like color kinda blends in. Yeah, Talia's color kinda blends in. Like, yeah, like maybe it's kinda hard to see it, you know, because it kinda blends in, you know. I think these colors are really nice, they kinda blend in, you know. So maybe it's kinda, yeah, a little bit it's hard to see maybe, because his eyes are focused here as well, Yeah, it's a bit bad. Yeah, I think she kinda asked for it though, because it's not worth to queue in, because like you cannot get the kill anyway, so Blitzcrank is too durable, he has his passive shield. It's not too much, but still it's there, and you can't realistically kill them, so I think he got a little bit, yeah. Maybe if that critted though, like did she have headshot there? Like is Caitlyn that broken though? Maybe if she critted she would kill Varus, but I think that's still not worth because she has bounty. Maybe she didn't crit, no? She didn't have headshot though. Maybe... Oh no, the trap didn't connect, she didn't have headshot, yeah. I just cooked, but I think they get a Baron. So they don't get the kill, they got the Vayne kill earlier. But they got Baron, which kinda evens it up, but I think they may get Soul, no? There's actually a ward where they get the Soul of this, no? But honestly, I think it's kinda bad if they get Soul, no? That's too much mobility to deal with, no? Contesting Soul is very flippy, it's not very possible, right? They don't have ores, but is that even possible? They don't have ores, and Viego is relatively fat, Kalista is kind of... I don't know what to tell you guys. Probably very risky. Very risky, 100%. Yeah, it's a lot of disgusting mobility. Ah, but I guess they are a different build still. So you got the Lord Dominic, she got the Exodia item, she's going Bloodthirster ideally for fat AD, fat shield, good healing, you know, like very good defensively. Definitely allows you to like deal with pokes as well, right? So the shield and the healing helps you to deal with pokes. They have some pokes like Ash. Nah, W not really, doesn't pokes too much, but more so Varus. Sometimes and Nidali W, a trap, I mean you name it, you know. A little bit it helps into duels as well, obviously. So a lot actually, not a little bit, into these basic attacking duels. And mainly they have ADC, so. Like if Caitlyn has a primed headshot and she hits a E, or at least a W. How much? Ooh, that's it's a very aggressive turn, but I think Varus just eats and walks away. But maybe Kalista? Maybe there is some... There was maybe a point behind that, or no, he kinda... Maybe he wanted to, I don't know, just scare him low-key? Because... I don't know, maybe he TPs away, because he thinks that people collapse on him, so if he would have TP, maybe he thought that he has TP, and he kinda bluffed and engaged with his... Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe it could just be a misplay, but who knows what? Who knows what went through their head? I mean, it could be anything, you know, it could be anything. Picks up the red. The red is super nice, by the way. That red slow damage is not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to have. So, objective. Next objective is coming. Objective timers. So there will be a Drake soon, Elder. So mainly, there will not much happen, so I think Ash will be picked up, but there will be a bigger fight, So Ash will get picked up, but not much, just some strategic traps here and there, just some... Yeah, it looks like there will be mainly a bigger... There will be a bigger, Oh my god, yeah, Caitlyn got nerfed, by the way. Holy fuck. So she didn't even get the empowered, like, oh my god, the trap bonus, it's 3. Look at that shit, did you guys see that? That's 100% crit that, no? I think she has 100% crit now. She does. Yeah, look at that shit, man. So she has headshot. Look, Caitlyn got now 800 range, by the way. Caitlyn got nerfed, by the way. She doesn't have even Bloodthirster finished. I think if she had Bloodthirster and Potion, honestly, I think that would kill, no? With Elder, it would be 100% accurate. Like, see that, bro? What? Why is that damage, though? Oh my god, man. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think Caitlyn got nerfed a bit, but that's 800 range. That's 800 range point and click shit, so it's a bit disgusting. Look at that. Yeah, I swear, like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of OP, no? But she has no warp, she has no headshot, so she places some traps down. Some traps, you know, before Elder. When does Elder come? Soon? Baron first and Elder, There will be like again a fight, ideally, like, so after this does get caught, but there will be a bigger fight in here, Those are not bad pokes, I mean, but I think she has Bloodthirster now. So before Elder, Bloodthirster, post Potion, or what do we have money? Oh, actually. Ah, but it's kind of a feels bad that they fought, bro. Y'all had to not fight, man. Y'all had, like, BT is a fat spike. Fat amount of AD, life steal, shield. Just insane, like, it's a bad, like, yeah, he kinda egoed it. Maybe he could ban, like, not recall and I don't know, but I don't know. It's just bad. It's just bad from his teammates that if they fought, honestly. So yeah, I think he wants to stack up his headshot of something. He wants to stack up his headshot, ideally. Maybe a Black Cleaver would be nicer on Viego than Eclipse, no? Especially as with Caitlyn's damage, but I think it's fine. So I think they wipe it in no time. Okay, so they got Elder. I think that's over for them. Blitz kinda died. So Blitz kinda died, Talia is nowhere, so I think with Talia they may try to siege, but isn't it like one headshot from Caitlyn and that basically kills like... I mean, wait, doesn't like one headshot with Elder just like... hold up. I mean, probably like an empowered one from the trap 100% kills, but... I think even a basic one, you know, like... Like, look at her thing, so you can see that this does a lot. But, you know, if you order Snap Trap or Caliber net hits, they also get further more damage, you know. So, if her net hits, I think that's 100% a... That's 100%. Why does this have such a high flat damage as well? 280. Really? This has such a high flat damage as well, for some reason, no? Because it's one of those, like, random AP abilities, but... I don't know. That's unlucky. That's... Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Wait, do they lose? They kinda do. They kinda do. Damn, that's so sad that he walked into that. I think he had many good plays though. I think it was a fine little, I hope it was educational for you guys. Hope you guys learned something new from the rank 1 Caitlyn player. Definitely really good player. He had some unlucky moments now and then, but thank you for watching. If you want to add something to it, definitely feel free to leave a comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section, I mean, not a comment section entirely. And that's it for now, guys. Have a nice day.